Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome biggity back, y'all. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Kelsi, and I'm here for you guys every Sunday, Wednesday, and sometimes on Friday to talk about my VSG journey and other things. It's my hope that through these videos, you're able to find the answers to questions you've been looking for, or the path to choosing surgical weight loss is made that much easier. Hello, you guys, and welcome to the first official video of 2022 here on my channel. If you are new here and you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here as a part of my family. I would love to have you here so that you don't miss any of this wonderful content. Tooting my own horn here. I hope you guys are enjoying your 2022 so far. We're only technically 10 days into the year, but hey, the way I'm a firm believer of the way you start your year is the way that you end your year. So I hope that you are stepping into this year with lots of peace, love, and light. As you can tell from the video title today, we're going to be talking about 5 ways that I have found that I have been able to boost my self-esteem, or to kind of give my self-esteem a push in the right direction. Now, I'm no expert now, and I'm hoping that these things will work for you too. But I thought, you know what is something I can share with my subs that is beneficial to them when moving into a new year? I'm not a big fan of resolutions or things like that, because I feel like they leave so much room for error and for failing or failure if you don't meet that New Year's resolution. Myself, I like to make goals. I like to make reasonable and obtainable goals for myself so that I can successfully push myself into the right direction. So if one of your goals this year is to boost your self-esteem, or to have a higher self-esteem, or do whatever it is you can to boost your self-esteem, hopefully this video will help to steer you in the right direction. So the first thing that I have found that helps me with boosting or building my self-esteem, I try to follow up my negative thinking with positive thinking. All of us, unfortunately, weight loss patient or not, we have a negative way of thinking about ourselves, or a negative way of thinking about our flaws. So I found that taking my negative thinking, or my negative flaws, or things that are going on with me, and kind of flipping it over to the positive side helps to build my self-esteem and my trust in myself. Ways that I've been able to do that is by telling myself my flaws are unique and that doing my best is good enough. Even if I fail, doing my best, trying my hardest, giving it the best shot that I have is okay. Because sometimes we're going to fall a little bit short of our goal, but that doesn't mean that we're failures or that we're, incapable of doing things. It just means that we did not make our goal that day, but we are still awesome, amazing, and fantastic beings who gave it our all, and tomorrow is another day. I try to tell myself that small steps, even though they're little, they're tiny, and I'm not making as much progress as I had or was before, it's still progress. Any movement is still progress, whether that be on the scale or not on the scale. It's still progress. And I also tell myself my negative thoughts do not have the space to control me. And that's been the most important thing in my journey and in my growth, understanding that I have control over my thoughts and I have control over myself as an individual. I can't let my thoughts and emotions control my day, because I'm telling y'all, sometimes if I wake up in a bad mood, that's just it. My day is bad. I feel bad. Everything is just bad from the day. And it's just like, oh, woe is me. Why did today have to be so absolutely horrible? But there's a way that I have been able to kind of like turn that thinking around, and I'm really able to reroute and restart my day. Number 2, I like to keep a top 10 list of the things that I like about myself. And I know y'all are probably like, what, Kelsi? What are you talking about? Listen, it is so important to have a top 10 list of things that you find fantastic about yourself, whatever makes you a dynamic individual. It's really important that you know those things and that you can recite those things. It really helps to boost your self-esteem and your self-confidence in a moment where you feel like you're lacking. For me, I know that I'm a kind and giving individual who will give her all to anyone who needs her, or that I've done so well with my channel, or that I have you guys to be here with me. Those things are really positive things that I like about myself. I like that I'm fun and outgoing, and I feel like, you know, I am centered and I'm grounded and I'm humble, and I think about those things, and I have that list there. Even if you have to sit down and you write down 100 things that you like about yourself, you have those top 10 that you recite to yourself every day. If you have to put it on a sticky note on your mirror, if you have to put it on the rearview mirror of your car, if you have to put it on the desktop of your computer at work, on the screensaver of your cell phone, if you have to schedule a text message to yourself every day, telling yourself those 10 things, I'm telling you, it's so important that you know that you are fantastic in every sense of the word. And every day you remind yourself of that. And I'm telling you, it's going to take that self-esteem right on up. Sky high. The number 3 thing that I have found that boosts my self-confidence or my self-esteem, I treat myself. And I don't mean by, you know, buying food or going out to a special restaurant, things that can't be eaten. For me, it's the simple things. I get my nails and my toes done every 2 weeks. And, you know, I go in, I get a regular fill-in, and I get a pedicure, okay, whatever. But on those days where I'm lacking and I really feel like I need a little bit of a self-confidence boosting, I might get to like step up from a normal pedicure. And even though that's a small gesture, it makes me feel fancy. It makes me feel special. It makes me feel like I am that bitch. Like, really. Like, if you get like a paraffin wax, you know, pedicure, like you feel like you just out here being bougie. Like, really. And it's simple things like that that really help to boost your mood, boost your self-confidence. It really helps. You could do things like making your own little spa at home. I love taking really long, deep baths, beauty baths with bath bombs and oils and roses and fruits and music. And I'm telling you, and it just helps me feel like a goddess inside and out. It is something about being in a bathtub surrounded by candles and sultry, sexy music and the smells and the feeling. And I do the whole Cleopatra milk bath with all of the fruits and petals and herbs and everything. And it really, really, really helps to regenerate my spirit, to regenerate my self-confidence and self-esteem. And it puts me right back where I need to be. Take that time, take that moment to do something special for yourself because you deserve it. Number 4, celebrate your wins. Celebrate your accomplishments. And so I really feel like this is just, you know, kind of glazed over. Everybody says it, celebrate your non-scale victories, but no, are you really celebrating your non-scale victories? I'm going to insert a little clip of me and my significant other talking about something that was really like that resonated with me, and how happy it made me once I realized.
I think people forget how, like, something as simple as being able to eat in your lap or have your partner lay their head on your leg. Because I remember you being like, I can't lay my head on your lap. And I'd be like, why? I got room. You're like, no, you don't. I mean, you start, like, you know, hurt my feelings. I thought you were trying to be funny, but you weren't.
Make sure I put my legs on your lap, too.
Yeah, and it didn't work. So I think small things like that, well, for me, celebrating small things like that, it helps keep me focused because I couldn't do stuff like that before. Yeah. And I think the other day was the first day I ate in my lap ever. I think ever because I don't think I've eaten in a car. Is that a positive thing for you that you can actually do those things now?
Back forward.
You can bend my legs back further.
Don't put that on there.
Don't put that on my video. Oh my God. I mean, but yeah.
So as you guys can see, we were talking about the greatness of me being able to allow my significant other to lay his head on my lap, or the fact that I can eat my lunch in my lap. In my New Year's Eve vlog, that was the first time that I have ever been able to sit my food in my lap and eat it. I can't remember the last time or if I've ever been able to do that. And for me, that was just like monumental. The fact that I have leg room for my significant other if he wants to lay his head in my lap. I mean, it's just small things like that. Like as I'm sitting here doing the video, my legs are crossed. I didn't have to throw my leg over my other leg. I'm able to happily and comfortably cross my legs. I feel more feminine. I feel more sexy. And so anytime you see me, I got my legs crossed because I haven't been able to do that. I was never comfortable crossing my legs. Being able to do that now is such an empowering feeling. It feels good to know that I have lost enough weight to where I can comfortably cross my legs, feel sexy, feel feminine, and it definitely boosts my self-confidence. So take a moment to really, really, really sit down, study your non-scale victories, your small accomplishments. It could be something as walking up your stairs without getting out of breath, if you're not snoring anymore, if you're able, if you went from a size 15 to a size 10. I mean, it's the small things. If your wedding rings fit on your finger better, if you don't have to, go to the last, notch on your watch or your smartwatch, if you go down a size in a bra, those are things that you need to celebrate, because all of your happiness in the beginning, yes, it is really nice to look at the scale and to see that number moving down, but I'm gonna tell you, it stops. For me, it has stopped. I don't know if it's going to stop permanently, but right now, I'm not losing any more weight. And it may be because of like the holiday, my birthday, traveling, drinking alcohol, things of that nature. I'm not necessarily sure. But the scale has stopped moving for me. And if I was basing all of my happiness on that number on that scale, I would be a wreck right now. So make sure that you are studying and that you are appreciating the strides that you have made as a weight loss patient, as an individual, that are good, that are positive, that are healthy, and they help to build your self-esteem and boost your mood. Last but not least, make sure that you understand that beauty comes from within. Understand how dynamic you are as an individual. Understand that you, as you yourself, even if you gain all of your weight back, you are what makes you beautiful. Not your weight, not what you look like on the outside, not how you fit into your clothing, but you, your mind, your soul, your energy, your heart. And as long as you focus on who you are as an individual, the weight loss is just like a beautiful bow on top of an already fantastic gift. Of course, at Christmas time, we wrap all of our presents in this beautiful paper, and it's topped with a beautiful bow, and it's set under the Christmas tree. But what matters is what's inside that paper. Once you rip off all of that paper, you reveal a gift. A gift. You, my friends, are a gift to this world. You are a gift to your family. You are a gift to your children. You are a gift to your significant other. You are a gift to anyone who has the pleasure in dealing with you as an individual in your everyday life. Even those who don't. You have to look at yourself as an amazing gift to the world. Even if it's someone who comes in contact with you for 30 seconds at Starbucks, you get your coffee from the barista and you head on out the door. That person is blessed to have had the opportunity to come in contact with such an amazing, dynamic soul such as yourself. And I found that if you focus on how fantastic you are as a person, your outside glows right along with your inside. I truly hope that these tips help you boost your self-esteem in this new year. As I said, I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions, but I am a big fan of goals. So set reasonable and obtainable goals. Make sure that you do things that you don't set yourself up for failure. You want to make sure that you are feeding the good and the loving and the happy parts of your life. It's not all glitter and gold, but we can do what we can to make it as easy as possible to navigate through our journeys smoothly. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Glad to be back, boo. As I mentioned, if you haven't, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. Also, if you haven't and you would like to be, please make sure to join my Facebook group, One Bite at a Time, over on Facebook. Also, make sure to follow me on all of my socials. If you're not following me on my socials, you are missing out. I do update on Snapchat the most, but Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, I'm there. I love you guys so much. Happy New Year once again. Thanks for being here, and I will check you out on Wednesday for Weigh In Wednesday. Bye. boost your self-esteem. I feel like I am talking with my hands too much. Jeez Louise, you guys are probably like, ooh. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited to be, making a sit down Sunday video with you guys. It's been a while. So yeah, the energy is definitely here for moi.